everyone, I'm Karen and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do my March wrap up among my messy shelves with my weird in between hair, and hopefully, you know, we'll just talk about some books. So I read a grand total of 2 books in the month of March of 2021, which, you know, is not an improvement on last month, but at least I'm keeping on par. So, and both of them are really good. I actually finished both of them on the same day, which is quite funny. I had started another book as well, but then I kind of took a break from it, and then I finished it this month in April. So you'll see that in next month's wrap up, if I don't talk about it before, because I may just. The first book I finished in March of 2021 was A Tangle of Magics by Stephanie Burgis. This is the second book in the Cat Stevenson and Improper Adventure series. This is middle grade Regency fantasy adventure, which kind of tells you everything you need to know. This is the second book, and in this book we follow Cat and her family and their misadventures to Bath, where a strange entity is trying to harness some wild magic, and Cat has to try and stop it. I love this book. I love this series. I love Stephanie Burgis's writing, especially her middle grade stuff. It just feels like a comfort read if you you have a bad day and need something to cheer you up. I would definitely recommend it. Once again, this is the new 10th anniversary cover, so it's lovely foiled, and yeah, I'm hoping the next one comes up soon. I need to check. But yeah, there's definitely at least one more in the series, I think. So do check it out. The second book I finished in March of 2021 was this one, which is Jung Born in 1982 by Kim. See, I've got BTS on the brain, you guys. By Nam-Joo. Bias coming through, Lily. It's all your fault. Anyway, this is a short contemporary feminist novel, and this was brilliant yet infuriating. I think that's what I put on my Twitter thread, because it was just the shortest amount of characters for me to kind of try and explain how I feel about this book. This was enraging, you guys. By the end of it, especially the end of it, if you've read it, that last chapter, even that last line, made me want to chuck it across the room in a fury. I think part of the reason for that is that our main character, Jiyoung, is born, well, about a couple of years before me, so it feels very close. Like, if I was born in Korea, this could have been me. And I think that was one of the things that made me really sad and upset and angry. You know, a lot of the things that our main character goes through are things that, you know, I associate with my grandmother's generation personally. And just the sheer frustration and the way that this book is written. See, I'm not very coherent about it because I still feel really strongly about it. I was trying to figure out how I was going to talk about this without just going, I'm angry. But I really do think it's beautifully written. It's really well written. The literary device that's used, especially once you get to the end, you're just like, ah. It is written in quite a kind of distant way, so it feels a little bit like a mind game while you're reading it. Like, to me, this is not a writing style I am very familiar with. As you may know, I read a lot of YA fantasy, which is very action-packed and direct and fast, and this is a very different type of writing and of telling a story. But part of me, I really enjoyed that because it was so different. It was like a completely different thing from something I would usually pick up. And it was brilliant, and I was very engaged and very invested. Like, I was really invested, you guys. I would highly recommend you pick this up. I do think that it would be one of those books that everybody should read, not just to read about the female experience in Korea, but just it touches on a lot of different topics, from feminism to mental health to emancipation to, you know, self-worth and you know, oh god, generational traumas. So it touches on so many different topics, and it is brilliantly written. It's very sparsely written. Like, there's not a word that is excessive. You'll never be like, oh, a million descriptions. It's so sparse, yeah, with scalpel precision. It just kind of draws you in and then spits you out at the end of it Well, that's what happened to me anyway. I would highly recommend just, you know, come and chat in the comments with me if you want to be angry about this book together. That would be great. Thank you. So there you have it. These were the two very different books that I read last month. I started a new job this month, working for Firefly Press. So shout out to my new besties, Amy and Leonie, because they said I should while I was filming this. So who am I to not do it? But yeah, I don't know yet how that's going to impact my reading. Because some of the things I'll be reading over the next couple of months will be things that I can't really talk about yet, which is exciting but frustrating at the same time. But yeah, I think I already finished 2 books this month so far, and we're kind of just about halfway. So I am, you know, feeling positive that I will have a couple more books to talk about next month in my wrap up. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for my next video, and I'll talk to all of you very soon. Bye.